Hello guys, how you doing? This is Justy here. I decided to show you some layouts I did for the past couple of weeks. There'll be like 5 layouts I'm gonna show you, so this might be a long video, but oh well, I guess some of you like watching these layouts, so I'm gonna my layouts here, so I'm going to try to be quick about these layouts and not have it drag on too long. So let's get started. This layout is of my grandma's uncle. This is her dad's older brother. That's him right there. He is one of twin. He is a I can't talk. He is a twin to his sister. Him and his sister are twins. And then my great grandfather was the next born. There's 4 kids out of. He's the oldest boy out of 4 kids, because after him and his twin sister, my great-grandfather was born. So this is a layout about him. He never married. He was in the armed forces, I guess, and this picture right here is a postcard picture. I don't know who this guy is next to him, but probably one of those army guys that he worked with. But he was in a hospital in Vancouver, Washington, and this was a photograph postcard of him. And I think it was taken shortly after this was taken. I think he died shortly after this was taken. And this is a copy of what's on back of this postcard. Is a copy of what's on back of the picture postcard I show you. So I scanned it and printed it out and put this on here. And each of these are on those clear photo corners, because this is the original and I don't want like damn shit. Alright, I wanted to do something that was kind of masculine, greenish brownish, because he was in the army. I don't know what army he was in, but I wanted to do something kind of army-like and brownish with greens and kind of make it more masculine. The background paper here is trying to remember what it's from that Paper Studio Clutter in One paper pack, and also the brown. And I cut this down about an inch, a quarter of an inch, to kind of get like a kind of make like a border around it or something. So there's the other papers from that same Clutter in One paper pack right there. The embellishments here, and here. And all these embellishments here. And then I think all these embellishments, if I can remember right, all these embellishments right here that you see, those are from the die cut with a view heirloom stack paper, from the heirloom stack. And so I think, I'm trying to remember, it's been about a week or 2 since I've done these, and I'm kind of forgetting what paper I'm using for these layouts. But I think this is from the heirloom stack. I know this is from the heirloom stack. I think it's a piece of 12 by 12 paper I had, so I cut it out. I can't remember, it's been a while. This is a journaling from a stamp from the Tim Holt stamp art visual collection called The Journey Awakens the Soul. And it said I had this in my stash. Decided to use this because he kind of went around the country a lot as an army guy, so he probably saw a lot. And the brown color is from Tim Holt Stranger's Walnut Stain ink. I inked it with the walnut stain, and I cut out this. It's a circle. I cut it out with my circle. I cut out with my silhouette cameo. So that was in my stash. So I tried to use that. I'm trying to use up all my stash, and this is my journaling that I wrote about him and where he was at and who he's the son of, and his brother he's also, I wrote about he's the twin, a twin of his sister. So I'm going to give you a close-up view of everything. So I think I talked about everything. So I'm going to give you a close-up view. Sorry if I'm repeating my words, but I'm trying to be fast here, so I'm not having a long video to upload. So there you go. There's the embellishments. Just another simple layout. And I use most of these. I glued most of these down with my ATG gun. And what else did I use? ATG gun and I think my ATG gun and that crafty tape, double-sided tape. I use that. Sorry about that, guys. Now I'm gonna turn you guys over for the next page that I did. Let me turn you over. Move you over to this one. And remember I showed you guys that in my last layout shot, I showed you guys some pictures here that were just pictures on a white piece of cardstock with names. Well, these are two of them that I redid. And this is my grandmother's family. This is her dad. This is the man I'm named after, Jesse Thomas, my great-grandfather. Her younger sister, Joy. Her other younger sister, Marge. And this is her older brother, Ray. This is a cousin of theirs, Arthur Curry. And this is her grandfather, Lucan. Duquesne is a Scottish name. He's from Scotland. He was born in Scotland, but him and his family came over to Canada. And then him and his wife, when him and his wife got married in like, they got married in 1877, 76, I think. And then they moved here to Michigan, the United States, to Michigan in about, I think, 1880, 1882. They moved here, so he's the first one in our family to move to the United, on my grandma's side, on her mom's side, to move to the United States. And this is her little brother, Joe. And this is the dog, Rowdy. And this is, I think, at their house. And this is a picture my grandma has, so that's why I have it on black photo corners, because this is the original photo. And it gives it a uniqueness to it with the black photo corners, like old-fashioned photo album. And this is also another picture of a family. This is her mom, my my grandma's mom. This is this is Leon Stillwell. That's her son. And this is my Aunt Sally, and this is her dad, my great-great-grandfather, my grandmother's grandfather, and this is the family dog, Rowdy. This is like 5 generations, and I decided to use that for both of these. I can put more photos, but I thought 2 was okay for it. And those are the pictures. I'm going to show you, tell you the background. The background I used right here, this background paper, that's from the book, from the Paper Studios 1 Clutter Paper Pack collection. I liked the background because they were country folks, and I wanted to use the background paper. The embellishment here, that's from Die Cut with a View paper stack. And the little circles you see here, around here, I cut those are from, I cut out a button, and they had these little tiny little thin pieces, and a little bit wider pieces came from a button, because there was a button and then there was 2 extra pieces that were cut out with it, and it came apart. And I decided to use these little square, little circles from that button that I cut out with my silhouette cameo for this, because I thought it would be really unique and different, and it kind of makes the paper kind of interesting with those little cutouts, circle cutouts. And those are from the button, from that button shape I cut out with my silhouette cameo. Another one down here. And then the bird up here is also from Die Cut with a View heirloom stack, from that embellishment paper, from that paper stack collection. And what I did was I went along with my single uniball black pen and just traced it to give it a little bit of a pop to the paper. to the embellishments. And this is also, this little embellishment here is the floral plant design, also from the heirloom die cut with a view heirloom stack. And the pictures here that I matted with, the black pictures here with the journaling I have done, the journaling tag is matted with that black paper stack. The black paper stack is a Walmart brand called AM Pad paper stack. It's a cheaper paper pack, but it's acid-free and archival quality, and won't ruin my photos or anything, so I decided to use that. And there's another paper I matted with, just give it a little bit of a pop to the pictures. I matted my 6x6 paper pad, Bo Bunny ET Clutters paper pad 6x6. I matted that with, and also this picture with that same paper pad. And my journaling tag, my title is A Typical Family Gathering Looks Like, and I put all the names down, names for this picture, names for that picture, and that's my title. This is from the K and Company Smash Book tags. They have some really cool Smash Book tags, so I'm using that for my journaling. So yeah, and this is about it. It's just a really simple layout again, and I'll give you a close-up view of everything. Yeah, I try to do simple, not try to do too much embellishment, just try to keep some pictures simple. And there's my journaling tags of everybody's names. And here's the picture. And give you a full view. And there we go. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta do another page turn here. Woo! Okay, this picture right here is just two pictures of my great-grandma, her brother. I think this is her brother. It has to be one of her brothers. I hope it is. Because I put their names down here. And for the brothers and sisters, I put like the birth dates and when they were born and when they died. And this is her sister. This is her older sister, Florence Curry Stewart, and I think my Aunt Sally, whose actual name is Florence, but she went by Sally. She's named after her aunt. I'm pretty sure from what I heard. And this is her. She married I think a distant cousin of hers from Canada, on her mom's side. My great grandmother, I would say, or great grandmother's side of the family is Stewart, because her aunt married a Stewart, and her mother was a Neal, but her aunt married a Stewart, and I guess her daughter, my great grandmother's sister, married her distant cousin on her aunt's side, her aunt's family, the Stewart family that she married into. So that's a very interesting story, that a cousin married a distant cousin. So that is pretty interesting to hear. And that it's also pretty interesting to hear that my great aunt Sally's named after her Florence. So there's only two pictures, and I used black border corners to give it a little bit of a antique, old vintage feel to it. Both of these background papers are from the Paper Studio. Yeah, from the Paper Studio Clutter in One paper pack. Because I like the pictures. Sorry for the lighting. I know it's bad lighting, and so hopefully I'm not making any of you guys sick. Hopefully I'm not. But alright. Yeah, these two are paper from the Paper Studio Clutter in One paper pack. These journaling tags here, and journaling tags here are from the what is that from? It's from the die cut with a view heirloom stack embellishment paper. So these is from that heirloom stack paper embellishment papers. These two are. So I think the doily is also from that. So it's the butterfly. It's all these 3 border strips I used to kind of give it a feel for it. And so it's the heart. So all these pictures, except the matting of the photos, are from the die cut heirloom paper stack. Except that and the background paper, and the mattings are not. The paper that I mat the photos with, they're from that farmhouse paper company Fair Sky 6x6 pad. I saw this paper like that greeny clouds, like a greenish with clouds in the background. I decided to use that because it gives the pictures a little bit of pop to it. Same thing here. And I think that's about it. Oh no, and I used my decorative scissors, I think called the Royal Edge decorative scissors from Paper Studio. And this is the scissors right here. I didn't know what, there's left and right handed scissors for left. Sorry, I'm repeating myself again. These scissors are also for left-handed and right-handed people. And I found out the name of them. I think it's called Royal Wave decorative scissors. And these are like I think they were like $1.99 from Hobby Lobby. And these are really good scissors. And these are the scissors that I use for, sorry guys, I don't want to make you sick. For the edge right here, all around the edge of my paper. And that's what I use. I use my ATG gun for most of these elements and putting the papers down and everything. I use my ATG gun for all these, and I'm going to give you a close-up view of everything. Here's picture. Trying to be fast. I'm going over 17 minutes on my camera here, but no, I'm trying to get better at not talking so long on my videos. Sorry for the glare, guys. I gotta get better lighting. I didn't want to take all my layouts out of the scrapbook pages, page protectors, and put them all back in. And there you go. Give you a full view of it. So there's my, I think, third one. Yeah, I think it's my third layout. I'm getting there, getting closer, guys, to the end. Yep, getting closer to the end here. This layout is I wanted to do kind of a girly layout because these 2 pictures of my great grandmother with most of her daughters. Like this first picture is of my grandma, my dad's mom. My great grandma, Laura Curry, is her mom. Her sister Margie and her sister Margie and her sister Joy. And these are the 3 of the 5 daughters that are with the mother. And this picture was taken at my grandmother's and grandfather's house here in Bay City. I think in 1950. I think 1950, 1952. Because my aunt wasn't even born yet. She was born in 53, so she wasn't even thought of at the time. But this is the copy. This ain't the original photo, it's just a copy I printed out with my Kodak all-in-one printer. It prints out very good pictures, and I like the printer so far. I had it for about 3 years, and it still prints out pretty good pictures. Now this is the original photo. I don't think I can zoom in that good. This is also my great grandmother, Lori Curry, and this is her 2 daughters, Margie and Sally. Or Florence, but she goes by Sally. We call her Aunt Sally. And this is Sally's house. Remember that layout picture I showed you of my Uncle Ray? Well, this is her small house right here. And this is the picture they took. I think that's the family dog, I'm not sure. But this is the original photo. And since most of it is, since most of it is just of the mother with her daughters, I decided to do kind of a girly page for them. I picked out this background paper right here from Die Cut Wizard View, the Prima photo paper stack. It kind of has some of the papers, 12 by 12 papers, are foil or glittery, and these are glitter on the flowers here. They have kind of a glitter feel to it. I don't think you can see it very well in the camera, but it has some glitter to it, and it kind of pinkish and girlish. And they were all these people. My grandma's family is from the country, so it fit perfectly with the layout. The title is Mothers and Daughters Together. The stickers of the mothers and daughters are from the Bo Bunny E.T. Clutters collection sticker combo. Because the paper pack I bought from Bo Bunny, it came with a sticker combo with a bunch of stickers and embellishments. This embellishment is from the Recollection signature sticker, dimensional sticker things I got from Michael's one time. This embellishment, these embellishments down here, the key, the cards, the love embellishment, and the clock, and the card. I think I already said that. These four are from the die cut with the view heirloom stack paper embellishment paper. This I just cut out a piece of white cardstock, color box cardstock, and took my new Dear Lizzie stamp that I showed in the hall. I took the camera and the smile and stamped it with my memento black ink. And I had to do it a couple of times because it didn't come out very good, so I stamped it again with just the camera and just the smile, because I was stamping both of them at the same time, and it didn't come out very good because the stamps are kind of at different heights. So I did it separately, and they both came out pretty good separately. And like, I took just the camera, stamped it, and then I just took the smile and stamped it, and it came out better. So that's the stamp I use. It's the Dear Lizzie Neapolitan stamp collection. That new little stamp I got from my last daughter. This embellishment of a silhouette of a woman is from that sticker, Bo Bunny sticker combo pack. So, and down here the teacup is also from the die cut heirloom paper stack, embellishment papers. And these little paper strips I cut out. These little was the handwriting here. I cut out. They're not a long strip. They're from that 6x6 paper pad from the farmhouse company, Fair Skies. They weren't long, so I just had to cut one stripe out and then cut out another strip. And it had like a little gap in there, so that's why I put the key cup right there. So, and oh, I matted with my photos with the textured. It's a textured paper, white cardstock. It's from the Antique Chic collection because they came with six papers of just colored cardstock, of different colors of cardstock, and I use that for these papers to mat my photos with. And I think that's about it, so I'll give you a full view of it, and then I'll give you a close-up of everything. Kind of like how the layout turned out. I put it on scrapbook.com and it came out pretty well. So, and it came out pretty well. Everybody liked that with the comment on. Sorry, I'm not thinking right here. Everybody liked it, so I think this is one of my better layouts of kind of a girlish layout. I don't do a lot of girlish layouts, but there's another full view of it. So there you go. And I think this is the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. And this layout is this man and this woman, a cousin. She's the cousin and she's the cousin-in-law of my grandmother. I think he's the second cousin because he's first cousin to my great-grandfather, Justy Thomas, who is my grandma's father. And the story behind this photo is my great-grandfather left home at a very young age because I guess his parents were very strict parents, and he didn't like them being very strict. So he left home, got a job on the railroad tracks, and was a conductor on trains most of his life, where he takes like tickets of people and stuff. And he lived in New York City at the time to work at the New York Central Railroad. And then he lived in Canada for a while, and then he moved to Michigan, Sheboygan, and Mackinac City area, and that's where he met my great-grandmother, and they got married, and they had their 5 kids, and my great-grandmother had 3 kids from her first marriage, and he kind of adopted them because their father wasn't around, so they considered him a father, and then they had my grandmother and the rest of their kids after my grandmother, and he never really talked to his side of the family after he left Indiana and came to Michigan. He never really contacted them after my great-grandfather and my great-uncle passed away in that tragic train accident. His family, the Thomas family and the Manning family, all found out in a newspaper article about a man named Jesse Thomas and his son Joe, who died in a tragic train accident. And they didn't know who to contact. I don't know how they contacted my great-grandmother and my grandmother and all my great-aunts and uncles, but they found out, and they started writing letters to each other, and I found a big stack of letters that my grandmother kept when we cleaned out her apartment and read them, and they're from his wife. Some of these letters are from this man's wife. They contacted each other back and forth, and my grandmother would send her pictures of my dad and uncle, because my aunt and my other uncle weren't around at the time, and they were corresponding letters back and forth. And she kept saying how handsome my dad and uncle were. So my grandparents went down to Indiana to visit pretty much these 2 couples right here, and these 2 couples kind of pretty much stayed in contact until they both died. And they would come up and visit my grandparents, and this is their house, my grandma and grandpa's house right here, and they would come up quite a lot and visit. So that's the story behind these folks. They are related to my grandma's side of the family, so I wanted to do a page for them. And I tried to do something that said something about their life. So I'll zoom in. The background paper right here, this background paper is from the Antique Chic Collection paper pack. This other background paper is from Die Cut with a View Heirloom Stack. And this paper with the writing on it, right here. This other background paper right here is from the Colorback Vintage Treasure Pattern Pack. Because I thought it worked well, because these 2 couples used to write letters back and forth to my grandmother, so I wanted to do something with like writing on the background of it. So I found this paper and decided to use it. And I was trying to do layering on this layout. I don't think it did that good in layering, but I'm trying to. What else do I used? My decorative scissors I used for this. Here's one decorative scissors, the Wave. That's what I used for this paper right here. This one I got at Michael's for like $1.99. And I used another decorative scissors called the pinking or piking. I can't say that right. I didn't call it pinking. And that's what I used for this paper right here. Well, all the way around the edge, and this I also got at Michael's for $1.99. So I used some decorative scissors on most of my layouts here, so that's good. The embellishments here, this embellishment here is from that farmhouse paper company, Fair Sky 6x6 paper pad. I cut out a little postcard because they like to mail letters back and forth, postcards. I put Smile here, Smile and the bicycle and the key and the happy and the typewriter are from the die cut with a real heirloom stack. And the reason why I put Smile on a bicycle, because this guy up here rode a bike. He liked to ride bikes, and he rode my dad's bike. My grandparents have a picture of this guy right here riding my dad's bike. And he seemed like a guy that would just ride bikes, and he seemed always happy and smiling in his pictures. He seemed like a lively, happy guy. And this is also the note, the music note, book, music things right here, symbols here. That is also from the vintage, I think it's from the vintage color back pattern paperback, or from die cut with a view. Heirloom, I can't remember which one, but I think it's from one of those. I do that because I think he used to be like, kind of like almost like a dancer. I think he used to be on ball and plays and stuff like that. And he seemed like a happy-go-lucky guy, and he seemed like one that would dance or sing. So I wanted to use that. And the typewriter and the happy and keys are for this lady, because she used to always write letters to my grandmother and always said, "You're welcome to come down here and visit us anytime." So I used that for her. And the key, because I told my grandparents to come down anytime. She seemed much like a happy-go-lucky lady. They just seemed like an easygoing couple. And the journaling tag here is from the Bold Bunny E.T. Clutters collection pack. I cut out the big one so I can write their names. I wrote their names, when they were born, when they died, and their kid's name. I kind of wrote down here that Clyde Warwick is second cousin to Faith Thomas Doyle. That's my grandmother. So I want to tell people in future generations how she is related to my grandmother. So, this is her obituary right here. It's the original obituary that I laminated, and I put clear photo corners on the corner of it, and I also put clear photo corners on this actual picture right here. And the title is also from the Antique Chic paperback collection. So it says, "Always follow your dreams and they will become your reality." I don't know if that's how they thought of life, but from the pictures I've seen of these couple, I would think they would, because they seem like a couple that just enjoy life, live every day for every moment, and just be happy, because you never know when your time's up. So that is true. So this is just another simple layout, but I'm going to give you a close-up view of everything. And I try to do good at my layering. I don't know if I got any better at it, but there you go. And there you go, folks. I think that is my last layout. I think I showed you all the layouts I did for the past couple of days. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I made some of you sick. I hope I did not. But I'm trying to find a better way to share these photos, these layouts, I mean. I hope you enjoy looking at some of these layouts and me talking about most of these layouts. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them. So, this is going over 33 minutes now, so I'm going to stop here now, say goodbye, so I can get off here and get a drink, because my mouth is going dry. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.